Why do some men get all the women and why most men can't attract women at all? And it's simple. Women have what all men want, but most men don't have what all women want. So when you look at it from that perspective, it makes sense why most men struggle to attract women and why most men can't find a girlfriend. Some men just attract women naturally. They're just naturally good looking, confident, charismatic. They have the personality that most women want, and they're successful. And most women want those qualities for their ideal man. And most men don't have those qualities. So they end up getting ignored or get stuck in a friend zone. And it doesn't help that most women don't find most men attractive. And most men, they struggle with confidence. They're not very charismatic. They don't know how to approach women. They don't know how to start a conversation. They don't know how to hold a conversation. And most men struggle to have a normal conversation with a girl. You know, most of the time, women just want someone that they feel like they can talk to. They just want to have a normal conversation, and they just want to be with someone that they can build deep connections with. And I think the problem with what most guys have is they try to pre-plan a conversation in their head. They think to themselves and overcomplicate the process. They overthink about how they should approach women, and they think about what they're going to say, and then how she's going to respond, and then how he's going to respond based on what she says. And you can't have a normal conversation when you try to pre-plan conversations. You have to let things flow naturally. And women can sense when a guy's being fake or when a guy is trying too hard. And what most people don't understand is the best conversations are the ones that flow naturally. So a lot of times the best thing to do is to not overthink. It's really just to go with the flow. And if she's the right girl, y'all will build a connection. And you have to keep in mind that you're not gonna be compatible with every girl that you talk to. There's gonna be some women where you can't build a connection at all, where y'all have nothing in common. She's just interested in completely different things. And really the only way to get better at talking to women is to actually talk to women. Is to get that experience. And it does make it easier to attract women when you're good looking, when you're confident, when you're charismatic, when you're funny, when she just likes your personality and just likes you as a person. Having those qualities does make it easier for a man to find a girlfriend. And what most men don't understand is just because a man is attractive and they're confident and charismatic, it doesn't mean they don't get rejected at all. They do get rejected. It's just that you don't see the rejections that they go through. You just see the success that they have when they have a girlfriend. And the guys that have success with women, the one quality that they have is that they don't really care when they get rejected. They're just so confident in themselves that rejections don't really affect them because they know their worth, and they know that they're not going to be able to attract every girl, and they're going to get rejected sometimes. It's just that when they get rejected, they just move on to the next, and they just keep trying until they find one that likes them. I think most guys can't handle rejection very well. They dwell on it. They let it affect them way too much. They let it bring their confidence down, and they make one rejection feel like 100 rejections. They haven't even tried to talk to that many women. They probably only got rejected 1 or 2 times, but they make it seem like they got rejected by hundreds of women. I think a lot of times people let rejections and negative situations affect them way too much. A lot of times you just can't let difficult situations affect you, because in life you have to keep moving forward. You can't let rejections affect you. It's like looking for a job. If a job rejects you, you can't let it affect you too much. You got to keep looking until you find a job. A lot of times you can keep the same mentality when it comes to looking for jobs and when it comes to looking for a girlfriend, because you will face rejections, but you have to be able to move past that rejection. And it really does take being confident in yourself and just being confident in your capabilities, being confident in you, because when you're not confident in yourself, you let what other people say affect you. But when you're confident in yourself, you don't let what other people say affect you. And that's the difference between a guy who's very successful with being able to attract women, because they don't let what women say affect them. If a girl doesn't like them, they just move on to the next. They don't get stuck in a friend zone. They don't waste time. You know, the mistake that a lot of men make is they actually put themselves in the friend zone. And they'll be in the friend zone for months or years, hoping one day he'll get out of the friend zone. And whenever he has the courage to let the girl know that he likes her, he's already wasted years. So if she does say no, he just wasted years of his time being in a friend zone when he could have just let his intentions be known from the beginning. He should have just told her that he's interested. And if she isn't interested in him, he didn't have to waste months or years of his life being stuck in a friend zone. He could have just moved on to the next. I feel like a lot of men think they gotta play a game, but they not even playing the game right. If a girl doesn't know that you're interested, you're not playing the game right, because you're just gonna end up in the friend zone. She doesn't even know that you're interested. She just sees you as a friend, and you never even told her that you're interested. So a lot of times you think you're playing the game, but really you're just a friend. You're just playing a game in your own mind. I feel like that's the mistake a lot of men make. It's not about what you think, it's about what you do. You know, a lot of men, they put a lot of effort in their head. In reality, they haven't done anything. And that's the reason why most men are not successful at what they're trying to accomplish. Women just want men that can add value to her life. They want a man that they can show off and look good in front of all her girlfriends. That's why a lot of times when a man is taken, it seems like more women just want him. So when some men are able to attract women and a lot of women like him, it actually makes even more women like him. I think that's why the top men get all the women. Because when a girl sees that another girl likes a guy, sometimes it makes her like him too. I think it has to do with the fact that people in general just want what they can't have, and they want what everybody else has, or they want what everybody else wants. I mean, you can see that trend when it comes to popular haircuts, trendy clothes. People just want what other people want. So when women find you attractive, it makes it easier to find a girlfriend, because when a girl finds you attractive, more girls end up finding you attractive. So then when a guy can't attract women, it makes other women not attracted to him either. It's not how it always works, but it does have an effect. When girls want you, it makes other girls want you too. That's why sometimes you hear guys saying when they were single, no girls were interested in them. But when they finally got into a relationship, it seemed like more women just wanted them. And when you think about what people want, think about it like this. People want a reliable car if it's not a good-looking supercar. But if it's not a good-looking supercar and it's not reliable, why would anyone want it? And when you want to look at things to the extreme, women either want a good-looking man or a man that's capable. But their ideal man is one that's good looking and capable. However, they would get into a relationship with a good looking man, someone that they find attractive. And even if it's a toxic relationship, they can look past his flaws as long as they find him attractive. That's why you have a lot of relationships where women will keep breaking up and getting back together with the same guy, even though it's a bad relationship. It's because they find the guy attractive. If he wasn't attractive, he would have never got a chance at all. But you don't need to be an attractive guy to be able to find a girlfriend. You can be someone that's capable. And that's why guys that are millionaires with a mansion and a yacht, who may not be the most attractive, but they can still get a lot of women. A lot of women just want them, because when a guy has money, it is assumed that he's capable. Women want a guy that's reliable and someone that's capable, someone that they feel like they can go to be able to solve all their problems, someone that can protect and provide for her. And it's not to say if you don't have these qualities, you can't find a girlfriend. It's just harder. If you're not good looking and if you're not capable, it's harder to find a girlfriend, because women are not just gonna be with a man for no reason. There has to be a reason. It's either she's attracted to you or you can add value to her life. So if women don't find that man attractive, he has to be able to give her a better life. And being a millionaire with a mansion and a yacht, that man is capable enough to give her a better life. Otherwise, women just think it's better to stay single. But I feel like everyone wants someone that they find attractive, and they want someone that can add value to their life. Whether it's extreme or not, it depends on how high of a standard they have. When people experience enough life and they go through enough hardships, they realize that financial stability is one of the most important things, because you need money to solve most problems. And you need money to live a happy life, especially in a first world country. Unless you really don't want anything in life, you don't want to travel, you don't want to go on vacation, because everything that most people want, they need money to be able to do these things. When you're in a relationship, you need money to be able to take your girl out. You need money to be able to get married. These things aren't free. You need money to travel. You need money to do the things that you like. You need money to live the life that you want to live. Some people can live a happy life with very little, but in general, most people, the things that they want to do requires having money. It's not free. So having financial stability becomes one of the most important things in life, especially if you experience enough hardships in life, experience enough struggle, and you already had enough fun. And I think that's why a lot of women that are in their 30s, when they want to settle down, they want to look for a man that's financially secure, a man that's able to take care of them, or a man that's reliable. They just start to realize it's not about being with the bad boys or being with a guy that just likes to party. It's just that women realize they have to find a man who has their life together, who has a good paying job, who's financially stable to be able to start a family, and someone that's actually husband material. I think when women are in their 20s, that's not the main focus. They're more focused on having fun, partying, and experiencing life to the fullest. I think that's where the saying, nice guys finish last, comes from. Because a lot of times women get into relationships with a lot of bad men, and they learn their lesson, and they realize that that's not the type of guy that they want to be with. That's not the type of guy that they want to start a family with. And they enter their 30s, they realize they want a man who has his life together. And that's when they want a man who is focused on his career the entire time. A man who wasn't about that party life. A man who didn't spend all his time having fun. And I think that's where a lot of men get frustrated, because they gotta wait until women make enough mistakes. And now they have to put up with all the baggage, all the trust issues, and everything that they experienced in the past. They bring that into the new relationship. And the good man wonders, what has he done? He didn't do anything. Why does he have to take on all the burden and all the baggage and all the trauma that the men in the past put them through? And I think that's why men really just want a girl who doesn't carry all that baggage or all that trauma or have all these trust issues that they develop from being in bad relationships. But in a girl's mind, she thinks that because she went through all those bad relationships, she finally knows what she wants. I think the most difficult thing when it comes to finding a girlfriend, or just finding a potential partner in general, is finding someone that you like that likes you back. And the more requirements that you have, the more qualities that you want, the more pickier you are, the harder it becomes.